Hey there, welcome back. In this video, you're going to learn how you can remove things from frames. So without further ado, let's jump straight to it. Now, in this particular case, we have a very popular monument, and you can see that there's people in the frame, okay? They're walking there. How about if you use a prompt as simple as this? Remove people, right? Keep architecture intact. That's exactly what that is exactly what happened. So they basically removed the entire people. Now, though they kept some people here, if you look at really further, but they mostly removed the entirety of the crowd. You can also add crowds. So in which case, if you have an empty panel like this, I'm pretty sure this is probably AI generated, but if it wasn't, I would be really surprised. And we added people by saying add a dense crowd. Okay. Now you can also remove power lines just to show you how precise this tool is. This is a picture of power lines on the left and on the right with a simple prompt that says remove power lines. Power lines were completely removed. You can also add things instead of just removing things. Like in this particular case, you can add a dream car. For instance, instead of the car on the left side picture, which is a very old car, you can add a picture of a car that is a supercar. If you specified a car, that would also be good, like a Ferrari or a Koenigsegg Jesko or a Pagani, a Huayra or whatever. Just as long as you specify the type of car, it would also do it. You can also play with proximities. You can say add a silver supercar parked exactly next to the guy who is on the concrete, the guy that's standing on the curb. If you mention it like this, it's going to place it exactly close to his legs. Now, how about this? You can also zoom in and out of pictures. Now, on the left side, we have a picture where you can see that it's a very wide picture and you can see a lot more detail. If you use a prompt such as zoom in on the person by 100%, it will zoom in on the person by 100%. Same thing can be done in Canva by scaling the image, simply making it bigger by scaling it. This is just one of those things where you'll learn that you can actually do this without Canva, without Photoshop. Now, you can also switch the angle or change the angle of the picture by zooming out. In this case, I didn't say per se zoom out. The prompt that was used was switch the photo camera view to view from above the person's head, and it just changed it to that. You can use a simple one, which is change the camera angle or camera view angle to eagle view. That will also probably take care of it. You can also add, wet pavement street reflection. Whenever there's somebody talking, it adds more cinematic effect. To take a picture of a person who's walking in the street, add like a small lake next to him with a reflection of his body there. You can also match the golden hour, add golden hour. For instance, you can see that we have on the left side a picture of the beach, and it's clear day, but on the right side, we've changed the lighting to warm golden hour. You can also add neon vibes. Like on the left side, notice how the city looks. But on the right side, you can see, or the right-hand side, you can see that after we change the lighting to cool neon, cyan, and magenta, it looks entirely different. You can also change the time to night, right? From daytime to nighttime by just saying change time to night. Simple as that. And lighting to cool neon, cyan, and magenta. That's it. And that takes care of that. You can also add, certain lighting such as this. Warm tungsten indoor cast. In this case, you can see we took a person's picture and we just made it entirely better with this type of lighting. How about if you take a village and you made it seem like that village is like a floating island? You can see on the left side picture, that's a village in Morocco, I believe, in which it's like a site where they do some movie roles for, I think that the Gladiator movie was shot. There was a shooting in that particular place. How about if you turn that into like an island floating, a floating village island? And you can see on the right-hand side what the result was. And all of that was by saying change village to a floating island, village above clouds. You can also do such things as adding Doctor Strange like portals. Like in this case, we had fun with a realistic picture of an alleyway, a dirty alleyway. And then we just said, open up a very large magical Doctor Strange portal in the alleyway. And Spider-Man is on the other side of the portal in New York. And you can see they did just that. And that's where I'll leave it because we're going to cover more effects in the previous videos. I hope that you're having fun with these weird ideas that come to me from time to time. And I also am very interested to see what you also can be up to if you would share your designs with us in the Q&A. Wishing you the best, and I'll see you in the next video.